Make sure to be a member on the channel, link is in the description. Hello once again guys, it's Matt and today we have another video. Let's thank our members, Lafouche, Vivi, Patrick, Silami and Astropub. And let's get into it. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. So today Gaijin changed something that it's amazing in War Thunder. Finally we can actually turn the raiders to the left, to the right, to the up and down. You can tilt the raiders on War Thunder, and this is just amazing. But before we show to you guys how it works and stuff like that, and basically how it works, let's show how you can configure this, because you have to click some stuff. So you go to options first, air battles. You have to get these off, okay? Constant elevation of radar antenna. So you have to get this off. If not, this is not going to work. So and I use off with the target cyclic switching of aircraft radar as well, because I like to choose where I lock the target. So, and you go to controls, and you have to have a control for these horizontal radar target Q control and radar tilt control axis. The max one is up and then down. You just put something. For me example, I put it right control down and up, and then left and right as you see here. Okay. Um, so yeah, this is it. You just have to configure that, and then we get to a test flight. We are going to test many aircraft. So yeah. So we are here, for example, in the MiG-23 MLD, and as you see, the radar has these little things on the left side of the radar there. So let's take off first, just to show to you guys. And obviously, I'm using the target queue, so I can actually choose the targets that I shoot. So first of all, let's click left and right, and as you see on the screen, the scan zone changes. So for example, and as you see, the MiG-23 has a sight stabilization. So we will try to just lock on the horizon. As you see, it's locking on the horizon. But as you're going to see, yeah, look at this. I'm actually, ooh, it didn't manage to get a lock because he's moving away, but you know, you can just move around the radar, and I'm looking at the left side there. And where is it? The radar has this long ass trying to detect the target here. Let's look down a little bit. And yeah, as you see, you can lock a target flying on the left side, on the right side, and as you see here, sometimes it glitches out, as you see, so you have to be careful because of the way that it works. It is trying to just maintain the horizon, you know. But yeah, as you see, you can lock people on the left, on the right. You can use it even in MTI. So yeah, pretty cool. You can scan to the left and to the right. As you see on the middle of the screen there, you can see where is it scanning. So right in the middle of the screen, to 60 degrees to the left, it's scanning. And if I do this the other way around, so 60 degrees there, and you can change the elevation as well. So I have my target Q. So as you see, for example, I'm looking right there, up there, as you see, and you can look down as well. Obviously it has the ground clutter here, but it tries to filters out a little bit, as you see, because of the ability of the MiG-23's radar, which is very nice. But as you see, you can just try to identify a target and lock them up as you want. So for example here, there's a target right in front of me. So if I just maintain this, I'm going to look down a little bit, and it sees the target there. You see, it has the ground clutter, but then I want to lock the target on top of there. So I just do this here, and you can lock the target up there, as you saw. So you just have to control the elevation, as you see there, and then you can get the target up there, as you see. So it's amazing, man. This is amazing. This is like literally the best feature in my opinion ever, because I really wanted this, especially in the MiG-23, because you already have a short scan zone here, so you can actually look at people right there. See, I locked a guy there. Man, just this is amazing. This is just amazing, amazing, amazing. So it has this sight stabilization, as I said. So it tries to go and look on the horizon, as you see. And you have to, I mean, this is just a stabilization of the radar. That's why you have to actually turn a lot so that the radar actually starts to tilt, as you see. It's because it has the MiG-23, for example, the F-14, some aircraft like this have a sight like a stabilization for the radar, like a cannon in a tank, but it has the same type of stabilization in a radar. Okay, so pretty cool. As you see, let's try to find the target there. Yeah, see right there, locking up. I mean, this is just amazing, amazing. Let's try in different aircraft. So as you see, the F-14 has the radar stabilization as well. As you see, I'm pointing the nose up there, and it is trying to just look on the horizon, okay? So it is just a matter of that. You can try to maintain it. You can do whatever you want here. But it will try to maintain where you put this sighting system. For example, I want it in this area. So if I try to change, it will still search for that area. You see? Right there. See? Yeah. So yeah, it's a very cool feature, and it is just amazing, amazing. Let's take a look on the F-14. Obviously, the F-14 radar is a little bit better than the one on the MiG. But still, it is amazing in every single aircraft. But as you see, I mean, the radar is pointing up there, I mean, directly in front of me. So I want to see the guy down there, for example. And then I can just, yeah, it's because it's a TWS, so it's problematic because it's pulse Doppler, obviously. But as you see, I'm looking down, and I can see the target there, and I lock him up, looking down, and I'm leveled with the aircraft. This is just amazing. I'm gonna look up with that guy. Where is it? Yeah, there. See? Yeah, try to lock that guy up. So it is just infinite, the amount of possibilities that you can do. It's just, it's one of the best features ever, really ever, you know. And this, because of this, you can actually get a more, you know, shorter pattern here to get a more direct visualization of the target. As you see, you can try to get, let's go down, as you see. So I'm looking right there, and if I try to dive down, it is stabilized. So it is trying to get the guy locked. And if you try to lock it on the TWS, as you see, it follows the target, man. Look at this. It is just amazing. This is just amazing, man. You have no idea how good this thing is. I mean, look at this. It just stays on the target there. If you lose the lock there, and if you go right here, for example, I lost the lock. But if I find him again, and I maintain the lock, it will go to the gimbal limits of the radar. So it is just amazing, amazing. The Vegan does that as well. So every aircraft that has the TWS. And as you see, you just, I mean, if I go down, I'm not looking for the target, as you see, and in a while it will forget the target. It gets some memory, as you see, but it just forgets the target. But once I go up, starts detecting the target. Ooh, I detected the target. Lock him up there, and then missile away. You just have to point, obviously, the aircraft for the launch missiles sometimes, but it is just amazing. I mean, this is just one of the best things ever. And you can even look at the missile, right? You can see the missile going if you want to, which is funny. But yeah, this is just, I mean, this is the most amazing thing ever. I mean, look at this. And if you want to see, look directly downwards. This radar specifically is very amazing at doing this. Let's see if I can see the targets. It's because it's not going to see because of the its sight stabilization doing its thing. But you understand, obviously, the TWS is pulse Doppler mode, so it has its problems sometimes. Obviously, looking at some targets. Let's look up again, and target is there. Lock him up. Put it in the square, the circle, and the missile is away. And yeah, you can just evade it. This will make it so much easier to actually control where the TWS is. You have no idea, man, because you can actually just crank to the left, to the right, and just maintain the target. It is just amazing, amazing. And the missile will go to the target. And obviously, as you see, it depends on the radar. So for example, the J8 radar doesn't have that on the horizontal thing, as you see, but it has on the vertical. So you can have a little bit of a more direct control of the radar as well. So it depends on the radar, okay? We're going to test 2 more radars, but it depends on the radar. But as you see here in the J8, for example, it's very limited. But still, it helps a little bit with an aircraft like this, and especially as you see, site stabilization helps a lot when detecting targets. So here is another example. The ASA, it doesn't have that as well, the turning capabilities, obviously, because it is already scanning everything. You cannot change that, but you can do this vertically. So this is the most problematic thing in the ASA, is that the radar has only one, only one like axis, or one like scan zone. As you see, it just goes left and right, it doesn't go up and down. So this will help a little bit in detecting targets. And as you see, let's check. Yeah, it has some form of stabilization of the radar, but it's not much, to be honest. Yeah, it has a limit because of the 15 degrees there on the vertical scan, so it will help a lot, but it's not the most amount. As you see, the Kai has it. So as you see, you can put it right there, and it's detecting the target there, and you can even lock him up. So yeah, amazing, amazing. Let's test on the vegan as well. As you see, for example, vegan as well, and it has the TWS, which helps with the, let's try to lock. Where is the guy? Oh, he's right there. But yeah, even the elevation obviously has the site stabilization systems. Let's get the TWS to work here. Yeah, and it just, the TWS goes locked. I'm not doing anything. It's just automatically doing that. Obviously, if it loses the lock, it will lose that, but it is trying to maintain it. And if you want to go down, upwards, so amazing, amazing, amazing. Even here it's supposed to have some kind of system in old radars like this, but I cannot make it work. So I don't know, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But many radars have this. And even old radars like the APQ-50 of the F3, as you see, you don't have the ability to choose the side aspect of the radar, but it has the radar stabilization, as you see, and you can control the vertical guidance of it as well. So it is pretty cool to have that in every single radar that we see, and it is just amazing, amazing, amazing. I cannot tell you how good this thing is. This is just amazing for people that like to play sim battles, for people that like to play high tiers. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to get into the War Thunder and just test it out with the aircraft that you like. I'm going to be posting more videos tomorrow about this on the F14 and on the MLD. So make sure to subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.